Hello everybody, welcome back to Matteo's Corner. As you can see, it's still a little stormy outside. I decided to make another review because I actually didn't need to watch this movie to make a review on it. And actually, if I think about it, I probably won't need to watch the video for reference until the third movie that I'm going to be coming up on in this. So that's actually kind of cool. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about movie 5 in the Dragon Ball Z movie franchise. There's 13 of them. We're now on 5. We're almost halfway there. That movie is Cooler's Revenge. Yes, Cooler's Revenge. For all you who don't know, Cooler is the brother of Frieza. I personally like Cooler. I think it's really nice that they tried to delve into more of Frieza's family, because you know he has a dad, because if you watched the show, Frieza gets turned into a cyborg with help from his dad, whose name is King Cold. And then they go to Earth to try to kill Goku and them, and then Future Trunks comes in and does this whole Naruto burning attack thing and blows up. Oh, I'm sorry, burning attack wasn't on Frieza. He slashed him into tiny bits and then blasted him with a key thing. But burning attack is the Naruto move of Dragon Ball Z. Just so you guys know. But anyways, yeah, so it was cool that they kind of brought in a brother for Frieza, and especially how Frieza was so cocky and arrogant and, oh, you filthy monkeys. And, Cooler's more refined. He's more, not just refined, you can tell he means business. Like, he's intimidating the way he talks. So I'm actually going to read the back of the box so you guys understand just a little bit of the plot here. Cooler, the brother of Frieza, travels to Earth on a mission to settle an old score with Goku, backed by his evil armored squadron, which is basically the Ginyu Force. Cooler aims to eliminate all of Goku's closest allies. He seeks vengeance, and he'll destroy the entire planet to get what he came for. So yeah, that's basically the entire gist of the movie. That's the whole movie. I'm trying to think of things to talk about with this movie, because I don't need to watch the movie because I remember it. But it's just the problem of trying to talk about, like, why I actually like this movie. Because the last two movie reviews, you guys could tell, I do not like. I think they're forgettable. Not really. Well, Lord Slug is forgettable, and then Turles, I just hate. Just thinking of his name pisses me off. And it sucks, because Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Slug and Turles, both of them, both of those freaking assholes, are in the game. As both mentors and as villains that you have to overcome in the main game. So that kind of sucks. Cooler, I actually like Cooler. His second form, his final form, looks a lot like a Super Shredder, Dragon Ball Z kind of thing, and I'm a Ninja Turtles guy, so I thought that was really cool. The movie's okay. I mean, a lot of people will say that Revenge of Cooler was meh. Because, again, it kind of feels like the Frieza saga, where you have his armored squadron, who's basically the Ginyu Force. Except, in this case, Cooler only has 3. Frieza had 5. And, I'm trying to think. There was Dore, which was this big green guy that was kind of like the raccoon of the group. He gets killed off pretty quickly. I can't say the reptile guy's name, because it's really hard to say. But he's basically, like, I'm trying to think. Goldo, and I guess that's it. He's basically the Goldo. And then Salza's basically the Jace, where he's like the right-hand man. He's the pretty guy. He has a freaking cool power, though. He makes keyblades, where, like, his hand, there's this, like, vroom, it's like a lightsaber kind of sound, and there's, like, a blade that comes out, which I really like. I think that is a really cool move in Dragon Ball. I don't know why more villains don't have that, because it could be really cool and useful. You have the whole thing where Cooler goes into his final form, tries to blow it up with a supernova, just like Frieza. But, on top of that, I think they managed it pretty well. Again, there's not a lot of negatives with the Cooler movie. Now that I think about it, the Cooler movie is probably one of my favorite movies. It's probably up there with Dead Zone and World's Strongest. I would probably say the Cooler movie is... World's Strongest is first, then Dead Zone, then Cooler. I think that's how it goes for right now. Those are my top 3. And then, of course, you know, the bottom 2 is Tree of Might and then Lord Slug. Dead Zone was cool because it went into the lore, and then World's Strongest, like I said in my last review of it, you could take the movie, take everything Dragon Ball out of it, and you have a movie all by itself. The Cruller movie takes stuff from the Frieza saga, and it kind of copies it, but it does it in a way where the villain is still interesting. They add more to the lore, where, oh, he's the brother, and there's the whole thing where, oh, his family has an honor system. Also, the beginning of the movie was really cool also, because they had a whole thing where it opens right when Frieza blows up planet Vegeta. And he's laughing. Ah, ha, 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 and he's laughing. He's all happy. And then it shows a ways away, Cooler and his armored squadron and all his people are sitting in his spaceship. Elza's like going, oh, wow, your Frieza just destroyed the planet. And then Cooler's like, oh, whatever. And then he says, oh, there's an escape pod leaving. Shouldn't we, take care of that? And it's Goku's escape pod. From the original Dragon Ball. So this is how it all ties together. But I like how Cooler's reaction to the spaceship, he goes, no, don't bother. It's Frieza's problem. Frieza can deal with it. Last thing I need is to clean up his mess. I don't need to get myself involved. And then it cuts to after Frieza died, then Cooler basically goes, well, shit, now I have to go clean up the mess because now he's dead. And it's a dishonor on the family, and I gotta go take care of it. And I think that was a really cool dynamic for the villain. It's like, he really hates Frieza. The only reason why he steps in is because Frieza failed. And he's like, oh god, now as the older brother, I have to go take care of the mess that my little brother made. And I also like how, his final form looks like kind of like a Super Shredder thing. And he had the whole, Optimus Prime, face mask. There's not a lot of story for this one. It's mostly just, Cooler coming for revenge against Goku and them. And he almost kills Piccolo. He almost kills Gohan. He almost kills Goku. Basically, could have killed Goku if Goku didn't get a Senzu Bean. And then, yeah, Salza had some pretty good moments. That's it. I don't know what else to really talk about this movie. This movie wasn't that bad. It was actually a really enjoyable movie. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today for Cooler's Revenge. I will get to the next movie, which is, ironically, also Cooler. I'm pretty sure you guys know what movie that is. I will see you guys next time.